Hey everybody, welcome back to Simply Sarissa. Today I have a fall 2021 gluten-free Costco haul. Now for those of you who like my Costco and gluten-free hauls, thank you for your patience. I had done so many hauls that my pantry and my big freezer were jam-packed. So I had to really work through all of my groceries before I could do another true haul. But that allowed me to find so many amazing things at Costco. And this time I'm gonna do some price comparisons for you versus like what you would purchase at Target and the cost that I actually spent at Costco. Now, como siempre, this stuff is gluten-free to our family's standards. If it is certified gluten-free, I will let you know. If it is not, I will also say it is not certified. All right, let's get right into this haul. I'm gonna start with the frozen items so I can put them away, and then we'll get into the other stuff. First thing is the berry blend. Now it is obviously getting away from summer and I miss berries during the winter. So what I always do is grab a huge bag of this berry blend. It's perfect for smoothies because it's already frozen. They have like the most fresh flavor. You can also boil them and make like a compote. And then of course you can make your pies. And this is only like $14.49, something like that, for 1.81 kilograms or 4 pounds. So, you know, usually at the grocery store, you buy like a 6 or 8 ounce little bag and they're anywhere from like $3 to $5. So this huge bag is amazing and it lasts well. It also is resealable. So that's perfect for my freezer. The next frozen item I found and I was super happy about were these Acai Bowls or Acai Bowls. They are vegan and gluten-free actually. And these are great. They're organic. They're $11.89 for 6 bowls. Even at Walmart, Target, you're gonna pay $4.99 for 1 bowl. So this is definitely a good price. And I love that you can just keep them in the freezer and then pop one in the fridge, you know, for the next morning when you want it or whatever. So great. I love this option. Next up are these True Fruit Nature's blueberries. They're in the frozen department and they're like a flash frozen blueberry and they actually are dipped in dark chocolate. So they're going to kind of satisfy my craving for like a frozen dessert, but also going to satisfy a chocolate dessert, and they're lower in calories and they are certified. Next we have the Kirkland Signature Uncured Black Forest ham. I love this ham and I also love that it is resealable. It is $5.29 a pound right now. At my normal grocery store, I usually buy Boar's Head because it is also certified gluten-free. So is this. But that stuff is right now, I mean, sometimes $9.99 a pound. So if I'm paying $5.29 a pound, that is a great deal. Next up is the organic ground beef. I had already chucked mine in the freezer, so that's why it looks a little icy. You actually get a 3-pack of these. And why it's a good deal is because it is almost, it's 1.34 pounds per little package and you get 3 of them. So you get about 4 pounds of organic grass-fed, I believe. No, does not say grass-fed, it's just organic. 15% fat beef. So you get this for approximately $20. So that puts this at $5 a pound for organic ground beef. And right now at the grocery store, it's a lot more expensive. It's averaging about $8 per pound. So love this deal. And I love that they're pre-packaged and you can cut them and just stack them in your freezer. USDA prime ribeyes. Again, I popped this in my freezer and I just pulled it back out because I don't want them to go bad. These are probably the priciest thing I buy at Costco, but hear me out. It is $38 because these things are like $22.99 a pound. But why it's a good deal to us is because my family likes to eat well when we go out to eat. So when we go to restaurants, everybody's gonna be ordering a really expensive dinner and we just can't afford that all the time. So if I pay $38 for 4 really good cut, really prime beef ribeyes, then I'm basically throwing a salad and maybe a baked potato or something next to this. So I am spending like just over $40 for a really special meal for 4 people. If I were to go out and have a ribeye dinner for 4 people, you know it could easily run $100, $150. So this is like our splurge thing, and I buy at least one of these a month, and we just have like a really kind of fancy steak night dinner, and it just really helps with our budget, but allows us to feel like we're having a great meal, and it's better than eating out because we're not loading it up with lots of other stuff, and we know what's being put in our side dishes as well. I love buying tamales from Costco. They are so good. This is $18.79. They are certified, and I loved that this time we had options. They had a pork version, they had a chicken and a red sauce, and today I got the cheese and green chili tamales. They are so good. I love these, and of course they are certified. They're amazing, and they are packaged inside here. There's, oh gosh, there's so many in here. I can't remember if it's like, I don't know. I can't find the number of how many there are right now, but they are basically separated out into 3 packages within this. So you can pull one package out, put it in the fridge, and these freeze perfectly. You can microwave them in just a couple of minutes, and it makes an amazing breakfast or dinner or whatever you want to do. Love these options. Next up was probably my deal of the day. I love Posole, but you know, if you go to a Mexican restaurant and you have to feed your whole family, again, it's going to be pricey. This was $6.99. It is certified, and it is also a chicken and hominy Posole. So this is amazing. It has like, I don't know, 3 pounds worth. So this is definitely gonna feed like the whole family. It's gonna be like a big pot of soup. Amazing, amazing. And it's like $6.99. So I can't go to a Mexican restaurant and buy one bowl of this for $6.99. I'm gonna pay more than that. So this was definitely a good deal, and I always love the quality of these things. Kirkland Signature grass-fed butter. This stuff is a New Zealand product. It's in their butter section, and it's a little more pricey than like the regular butter, but this is like that Irish type of butter, you know, the grass-fed, really yummy, just luxe butter, and it's definitely a much better price because it is the Kirkland Signature. Love this stuff. It is not certified as far as I can tell, but you know your family, and whether or not you can eat certain butters with your gluten-free issues if you have them. So make sure you double check, and this works for our family even though it is not certified, but so good. All right, now that I got all that put away and grabbed a chair, we're gonna get right back into it. Coffee is something that I always buy at Costco, and I do look for sales, but normally pound for pound, their Kirkland Signature brand is usually the best, but today I purchased the organic winter blend, and it was on sale for $14 for 2.5 pounds. So if you're gonna go to the grocery store, you're gonna pay easily about $10 for a pound or even less. And this is whole bean, which we love. I think it's great. And of course I got suckered in by the winter packaging, but it's a really clean, organic coffee. And I've had this before in the winter and I love it. So $14 was an incredible price for 2.5 pounds of organic coffee. No judging me here is the McCormick turkey gravy. It is certified. This sucker was $10, you guys, for 8 12-ounce packages. And why I thought this is a great deal, because if it is gluten-free, it's so helpful to me, because making gravy kind of is my pain, you know, especially when I get a quick dinner on the table. This stuff is so good over chicken or whatever else you want to make. But then also for Thanksgiving, it's just an easy thing. And it's, consider if you have one person that in your maybe Thanksgiving time that needs a gluten-free option, but everybody else loves grandma's gravy, you could easily take one of these and heat it up, and then that person would still be able to enjoy gravy without having to deal with the wheat, you know, based in the flour. And then also this stuff only has 25 calories for a quarter cup, and it's fairly low in sodium considering it's gravy. So $10 for this much is amazing. It is an uncertified product, but our family personally has not had issues with this. And several websites are saying that they've called the company and that they have stated that it's gluten-free. But again, things always change, so check with, you know, your level of comfortableness. But either way, I paid $10.99 for 2 28-ounce containers. Now, just to compare, I had also purchased at Target previously one 24-ounce container, which is smaller, and I paid $6.99 for this at Target. So $10.99 for 2 much bigger containers. Look at that. It's such a good deal. I'm gonna jump over to a couple of non-food items that I always purchase at Costco. I love collagen. Now, you can say what you will about it, but they have two options usually, especially in my local one. They have the chocolate flavored and the non-flavored, and I put these in my coffee, especially the non-flavored one. I don't taste it at all. Again, you can put it in any of your drinks. It is certified, and I paid $31.99 for this giant 24 ounce, 1.5 pound container. Now, if you were to buy this at Target, you would only get a 20 ounce container and you would pay $46.99 for it. So much more. So I fly through this. I put like 2 scoops, you know, 1 in each cup of coffee that I have in the morning. So I go through this fairly quickly. I cannot afford to pay $50 a container for a smaller container. So this is definitely a Costco staple for me. Next up is fiber. Now, fiber is so good for everybody in your family, but you also want to make sure that there's no additives or, you know, all kinds of junk in it. So Costco has several different forms of fiber, and most of them are gluten-free. We've tried other ones, but currently I'm kind of into the one that's non-flavored. This thing is $21.99. It is certified. It is the Benefiber prebiotic one. I like these because they're clear and taste-free, and we go back and forth, like I said, but this one is certified. And just so you know, this is 190 servings for $21.99. If I were to purchase this at Target, I would only get 125 servings and I would be paying $19.99. So I'm paying $2 more to get a whole bunch more servings, and it's just less going to the grocery store. So I like this, and I like that they have options there as well. I already kind of decanted these, or no, I didn't decant them. You know what I mean. I took them out already. You get 20 of these, and these are the Vitamin Waters Zero Sugar. You get 20 of them for $16.99. So that is obviously well under $1 per drink, which we all know you're going to be paying $2 and $3 a drink if you bought them individually. And if you bought like a 6 or a 12 pack, they're much more. And I like that they have different flavors. They actually have 3 different flavor options. But the thing to note here is Costco has their own version of this. But if you look at the ingredients list, the true vitamin water is sweetened with stevia. And the other vitamin water that they carry is sweetened with sucralose. So I prefer the stevia for our family, and that's just what works for us. But I do like buying these. And again, these are not certified. But if you know that your family can drink things like this and likes to take these maybe to school or to work or whatever, these are definitely worth the buy, but again, check your ingredients and make sure that you're comfortable with whatever sugar substitutes and again, whatever ingredients are in them. Grain-free chips. Now, I have not tried these. I'm actually gonna open them and try them right now because I wanna tell you if they're worth it or not. These are the Siete brand, and I actually love this brand. We buy a lot of their gluten-free tortillas. The Siete brand can be very pricey at times, especially if you purchase like at Whole Foods or Target. So this bag happens to be 12 ounces. It is certified, and 12 ounces is $5.99. If you were to purchase, get this, at Target, you would get 5 ounces for $5. So like, that's insane, you guys. All right, now let's try to rip these open if I can, and I'm gonna taste one just so you can see if they're worth it. Oh, okay. They're very light and crisp. They have a really great crunch. They taste like a really healthy tortilla chip. Yeah, I actually like these a lot. That's a good thing. So I'm super excited. $5.99. All right, this is probably one of the most insane purchases. This is the Pacific Foods bone broth, and I believe this is chicken. Yes, unsalted chicken. Bone broth is so good, 9 grams of protein. This is the perfect stuff to buy during this season in bulk because you can use it day after day for your sauces, your soups, your stews, and then also gravies if you're gonna make your own. And then bone broth is just really good for you in general. So even when I'm not feeling well, I will just like heat up a cup of this and put it in a coffee cup with some vinegar and like some hot oil or some spice, something spicy, and it kind of kicks the cold out for me. I don't know, it's just something I do. But anyway, look at this, you guys. $15.99 for 6 32-ounce containers, all right? If I were to buy one at Target, I would pay $6.49. $14.49 for one. So 2.5 of these more than pays for itself. This is incredible. I just think this is the craziest deal. I love it. And they do often have like a really good shelf life, and when you undo this, they stack perfectly in your pantry. So totally worth it. Not something you have to keep in the refrigerator until you actually open the package. So great pantry staple. All right, this is new to our family, but they did look like they popped one open and I didn't hear any complaints. So these are pure organic. Are they certified? I believe so. Yes, certified. I actually purchased these on sale at Costco, so I paid $8.50 for them, which is a really great price for 28 of these little bars. You actually get 3 flavors. You get raspberry lemonade, strawberry banana, and pineapple passion fruit. These just really satisfy a sweet tooth. They're also great to just throw in like kids' lunches and whatnot. And they are organic, made with real fruit purees. So for $8.50 for 28 of them, I thought this was a really good price for an organic product. I really liked that. They have the best beef jerky options, which are perfect for on the go, or especially for eating more of a keto diet or whatnot. Now, this stuff is not cheap. This is $14.99 for 12 sticks. It is certified, but again, if you're gonna purchase these individually, sometimes you're paying like $3 for one stick. And then of course, if you buy them at a store, you're not gonna get this many in a package. So I love buying these. And then these are also something I love to watch out for that are on sale. And then again, they have so many options of beef jerky, but I just had purchased these for the time being. I just thought they'd be easy to throw in lunches. So delicious. I've talked about these before. You can purchase these at the regular grocery stores, but they do not have 22 ounces. This has about 22 cookies in it. They're about an ounce each. They're incredible. Again, I eat these for breakfast once in a while with a cup of coffee. I have them as a great snack. They are certified. And for this giant bag, I paid $9.99. Grocery store, you're averaging $4.99 to $6.99 for a bag that's less than half this price, or size, excuse me. So when they're carrying them at Costco, I grab them. I do not see them stocked all the time, but it's kind of like a periodic thing. And as soon as I find them, I get them. Albacore tuna. They have this. They also have a wild caught tuna that's really good as well. This time I just happened to purchase these. This is $15.49 for 8 containers, but again, this is a 7-ounce container. So if you do the math, these are really well priced, less than $2 per can. Now, if I was at Target, I'd be paying $1.59 a can for a 5-ounce can. So again, this is well worth the money. Love how they stack. They're really yummy. And if you're really concerned, the wild caught is also a good way to go as well, but I always wait for sales on that one. And this is just hands down a staple in our house. Last 2 food items. This is something I've talked about again and again. I purchase the fun, smaller flavors at Walmart regularly when I can find them there. They usually have them, but once in a while, Costco comes out with the Safe and Fair certified granola, and they have fun flavors. Now, birthday cake is our favorite. Key lime is interesting. I like to put it on granola, but I don't like eating it as a cereal. Pumpkin pie definitely has a pumpkin pie spice flavor, but it was the one thing we had to purchase pumpkin pie spice this year. Love this. They always have a great price on these, and they always have like a double the size bag. This is a 24-ounce bag. You are not gonna find a 24-ounce size bag anywhere else but Costco. Last food item is this Catalina Crunch. This has become a staple, and this is kind of fun. If you're making like a protein shake, but you kind of like that crunch like in a milkshake, you can actually throw this in your smoothie as well, and it adds this like extra layer of texture. It's really good. But these are also great just to grab a handful of, or of course to eat with your favorite milk. This stuff is really good, and it actually has like a true hard crunch. So for keto lovers, this is great because that's what I always missed when I was really hitting the keto hard, and these are certified, so this is great. Next deal is just incredible to me. I pay $7.99 for Dr. Teal's Epsom Salt. You get 12 pounds. This is so much. It's so good. And right now our local Costco has 2 different options, but the other option they had was melatonin. And I don't know about you, but I don't know that it's worth it to soak in melatonin. It might be great. If it is and you've tried it, let me know in the comments below. But this one works just as well for us. Again, $7.99 for 12 pounds. If you were to buy this at Target, it's $4.89 for about 48 ounces. So I think this is great. It just lasts us a lot longer, and they are separated into 2 6-pound bags inside here, so you can separate them and put like 1 bag in each bathroom, or store it easily without having to keep the big box. So such a good deal. I love this stuff. Last product. Now I have different reasons for purchasing this, and no, it is not certified gluten-free, just so you're aware, but they do have the ingredients really well stated on here, so check and see what you're comfortable with as far as putting things on your body. But the reason why Head & Shoulders is so important to us is because the main ingredient is Pyrithione zinc. Now, if you've watched some of my other videos, Pyrithione zinc is the soap that I like to purchase that you can use on your body for like body acne, breakouts, things like that. So what a lot of people don't realize is that you can actually help the rest of your body acne, or if you get like bumps and breakouts in your hair, then this type of stuff works really well in conjunction with whatever else you're probably using, because it has zinc pyrithione in it. Because we all know when we wash our hair, it definitely kind of flows down our bodies and whatnot. So this is going to be a lot more helpful for your scalp and for any acne that you have around your hairline, and then also maybe on your back and your neck, than some shampoos are, because certain shampoos can actually create body acne and other breakouts if they have ingredients that you're sensitive to in them. So Head & Shoulders is something we always keep in our house for that reason. And this is $12.99 for a 40-ounce bottle, and it has a nice pump on it. So this is just something that we always have. I love the price, and they always have a certain version of it. But again, check the ingredients and make sure that you're not sensitive to anything else in here. Great stuff. All right, that does it for me for my huge Costco gluten-free haul. I'm not gonna put a lot of links below because, as you know, these products vary from your local store to your local store, and then even what you can purchase online. And if you go into your store, you often are gonna pay a tiny bit less. So I suggest that you hit up your local Costco and just see what finds you can find this fall. All right, until next time, I'll see you soon.